faithful Irish Indian companion and trusted Army scout.
Retired.
Retired from the glorious 7th Cavalry. Well, let's have a drink.
A drink, sir.
My gullet's as parched as a prickly pear. We've been riding the range. Riding the range. Riding the range. Through heat, through sun, through sand. And all in a state of total sobriety. Worst afternoon of my life. Whiskey. Make it Irish.
We don't serve Indians here.
Good. I don't want it. To the glorious 7th Cavalry.
A question, Colonel Darling.
Speak, Cole, my faithful Irish Indian companion and trusted Army scout.
What in the Jesus name are we doing here?
Doing here? Why, we're riding the range. Riding the range. Riding the range. Through heat, through sun.
Yes, Colonel. But why are we riding the range?
We do it out of a sense of duty. A sense of duty to the glorious 7th Cavalry.
A sense of duty. Or is it? Dare I say it? Could it be a sense of guilt?
Guilt.
You know who speaks, sir.
Speak no more of her.
I speak of one Miss Amelia, that damaged dandelion of the prairie, whom you deceived some years ago with a false marriage, passing herself off as a certain captain, seaman, then leaving her behind to break her heart. And you, since having another wife and having a son by her to boot, oh, the shame.
Why, oh why did I persist on sowing my wild oats? And Amelia, the only woman I ever truly loved.
Aye, sir. And now she's dead. Another gentleman herself. And now you've a son at West Point, whom you seldom see out of you, and whom I, out of a string of amazing coincidences, have never seen. I'll give you and your wild oats.
Speak no more of my wild oats.
Wild oats!
Why, oh why must you torment me with my wild oats? You who arranged to procure the mock clergyman, that performed the sham marriage, that led to the deceitful deception, which resulted in my predicament, which resulted in the years of yearning for the much suffering and nearly forgotten Miss Amelia. My wife, my former bride. Ah well, it's all your fault.
True. I arranged the mock marriage with the miscreant minister that led to the contumely connubials, which dragged you down the road to deceit and temptation, just at the crossroads of moral guilt and obligation, just south of Amarillo. In short, you had to moose before the jig was up. Now I have to share the blame, and if you can follow all of that, you're a better man than I. Actually, the minister I hired was a bona fide clergyman. My plan was to keep the two lovebirds together forever. My plan was for the colonel to be forced to stay with Amelia and never leave. It was a foolproof plan.
How many years has it been since I left Amelia?
30. Actually, no plan's foolproof.
And so we ended up spending our lives in the glorious 7th Cavalry.
Ah, visitors, travelers, weary wayfarers on the wicked road of life, you have come to the right place for spiritual guidance, comfort, and rest. This is the only port in a storm.
It's also the only saloon in town.
Presently a saloon, soon to be a tabernacle of hope and revival. Hallelujah, praise the Lord.
And pass the plate.
Are you a Christian?
No, sorry, I'm Captain.
But have you the Spirit?
Oh, if it's spiritual, the colonel's your man.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Tell me, what's a preacher like you doing in a red-eye parlor like this here?
I am Ephraim Smooth, pastor of the Church of Christian Suffering and Denial, and executor of the estate of the lady richly left. This saloon happens to be one of her homes. As soon as the will of her father becomes final, that is she, will become the richest person in the territory, inheriting all the lands of the late Loftus Thunder.
Loftus Thunder?
You heard me, Loftus Thunder.
My second cousin, dead.
As a doornail.
Actually, second cousin twice removed. Once by marriage and the other, well, just by general principles.
True, he led a wild, sinful life. Wine, women, song, women, women, women.
Loftus could always recognize them priorities.
But before he died, I converted him to religion. He died reborn, and out of gratitude to me, he made me executor of his estate. And soon I will control. That is advised his daughter, Kate Thunder.
Why, my niece Kate, just as pretty as a flower, delicate as a bud.
Where the hell is everybody? Colonel Michael Loftus?
Mary Kate!
Well, yeehaw!
So sorry about Loftus.
Yes, we found him in a cactus patch with woman of easy virtue and a bottle of Jim Beam nearby.
You mean...
Yes, cactus in a ruptus.
That's the way Loftus would have wanted it to end.
So, what are you doing here in Muleshoe, you old horny dog?
Miss Catherine, remember we are trying to be a lady.
Watch it, Eckford. I am a lady.
Of course you are.
But it was in your father's will that as the first lady of the territory, you should begin a more, ladylike demeanor.
Hey, look, I went back east and I can put on the fancy airs and manners when I want to. I just don't have time to, that's all.
Remember the will.
Right, the will.
And what was your father's dying wish?
To obey you in any and all things.
Tell me, niece, what hold has this man of God got over you?
She must follow the dictates of the Church of Christian Suffering and Deny. I should know, I wrote the will myself.
So enough of me. What news of your son, my cousin Harry?
Why, Harry, well, he's a dude, just a dandy. He reads books, but what's the point of making a man of him?
Not necessarily, Colonel John.
What?
Your son.
What about him?
Trying to keep it from you.
Keep what from me?
The truth?
Which is?
He's been kicked out of West Point.
Booted from the point. The father's hopes dashed.
Oh, Uncle, so sorry about Harry and the point. I've always had a queer feeling in my gut. I ended up marrying my cousin Harry. Call it woman's intuition.
Palpitating, pulsating prairie dog. She likes my boy Harry.
I fear I'm just wild about Harry, but growing up on a farm all these years, I know more about farm animals than I do about men. But understand, of course, I've got the basics down.
What's the Colonel up to? I fear. Oh, I fear.
My brother left her a rich woman. I'll arrange a marriage between her and my son.
He's planning something. I can tell, because I'm planning something.
To the happy reunion of our two families.
To the families, to Harry.
Gotta find him.
Wanna meet him?
Want to save him.
Never met him.
To Harry.
Come along, Buzz, and careful of my wardrobe. Buzz,
Smell the steak.
brush. Again. Oh. Bless this hay fever. Born in the West, raised in the East. How many military schools have I gotten kicked out of, Buzz?
5. Now West Point. The Colonel's gonna whip me 3 ways to Sunday.
Muzz, I wasn't born to be a military man. All that shooting was shocking. And those uniforms were unimaginative. If only I'd been raised in the West. Been a man of the West. Yeah. Then I would have been more like Jack Rover, whom I love more than a brother.
You don't have a brother.
Twitch, don't you think I know that?
All I know is the Colonel's gonna blow his stack when he finds out about the great shame you brought upon the family name of Thunder.
You mean getting kicked out of West Point?
Worse, you've involved yourself in an immoral profession full of perverts and deviations. You've become an actor.
True, I've become a thespian.
That's what I mean. Profession full of pederasts and thespians. It's disgusting.
Muzz.
Besides, you're a man. You can't even be a thespian.
Muzz. I'm already a thespian.
Huh, no wonder you got kicked out of West Point.
Muzz, a thespian is an actor.
Still, play acting under this assumed name of Dick Buckskin, And not just play acting, but Shakespeare.
I have caught the acting bug.
Well, you better hope that's all you caught. I seen you messing around with those actresses in the company.
Well, for God's sake, a man's got to sow some wild oats before settling down, before they clap you in irons.
Well, it ain't the sewing I'm worried about if I were you. It's the clap.
Those days are behind me, Buzz. I mean, I don't plan on rejoining the company in Deadwood. I plan on going and facing the music with Father. Our revels now are ended.
Arrgh.
What's wrong?
Quotation.
Quotation?
You've taken a quotating like Mr. Rover. Every few seconds he's quotating. Shakespeare this and Shakespeare that.
True, it's his only fault. Rover's a simple boy of the West come east to find his fortune. He found Shakespeare and has become drunk on the wine of his great word music.
Quotation. I hate it.
Where's Jack anyway?
I think he's still in there diddling with the upstairs maid.
I am dying. Egypt, dying.
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I must say good night till it be morrow.
It be. Hi there, Dick. Morning, Buzz. Sorry I'm late. I was just taking care of the upstairs maid.
I bet you were.
No, you don't understand. Well, you see, I got downstairs and I realized I'd put my shirt on over my suspenders. Well, they were tangled. Well, naturally, I had to change.
Naturally.
Naturally.
So I went upstairs.
You went upstairs.
I took off my shirt.
He took off his shirt.
Well, what do you think?
There's a girl in the room.
How'd you guess?
Shot in the dark.
Well, one thing led to another, and pretty soon she was helping me straighten my suspenders.
She helped you straighten your suspenders, did she? Sounds like a long story to me.
Well, they were dangling.
But did you get the situation well in hand?
Well, working together, we...
You got something straight between you.
What? The suspenders. Oh, right. In fact, maybe I better go back up there and give her a bigger tip.
No, Jack.
You're right. We gotta get back on the road again, rejoin the company. What play are we doing in Deadwood tonight, Dick? I hope it's not Lear. I was devilish and perfect as Edgar the other night. The foul fiend haunts poor Tom, and the voice of the nightingale.
Quotation.
So, which way to Deadwood, Dick?
We're not going to Deadwood, Jack.
Going to Deadwood, Dick?
No, not going to Deadwood, Jack.
I get it. Strike out on our own, eh? Where shall we head, Dick? The big town? Tombstone? Waxahachie? Hova Nola?
My dear fellow, on this road we must part.
Part? But I'm going with you. Wherever you're going, I'm gonna follow.
Jack, you and I have often met and assumed characters on stage. If you ever wish that we should again meet in our real ones of sincerest friends, you must not ask me of my motive or of my destination. When I walk down this road, you must not follow.
Joke, Dick?
I wish it were, Jack.
Since my dear soul were mistress of her choice and could of men distinguish, her election hath sealed thee for thyself.
And I will wear him in my heart's core. I in my heart of hearts will I do thee.
Something too much of this.
You said it.
Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Quotation. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. It's agreed. Your daughter Jane will come and work in the home of Miss Catherine Thunder as her personal servant.
Agreed. Glad to get rid of her.
She'll be well fed, clothed, dresses, undergarments, garter belts.
I don't care about that. Just as long as I get her salary at $25 a week. She's a good worker. She's worth it. For that $2, I'll throw my son Sim.
We have no use for the boy. Besides, we only have enough underwear for the girl.
Well, drag me through the bushes and leave me for right. I think you got an eye for my daughter, Mr. Smooth.
Mr. Cameron, I am a man of God.
Good. I don't want to insult you with a $20 gold piece for taking the girl in.
Good. You insult me with two $25 gold pieces. Have a pleasant day, Mr. Cameron.
It's too
late for that. Sam, put that wheelbarrow down. What are you doing?
Well,
Well, where were you going?
I was gonna...
Well, forget it. Call your sister.
Hey, sis! Sis!
Boy, if I put your brains in a bluebird, it would fly backwards.
That's not doing it, brother. You hollering.
Jane, you're to go work with Miss Thunder up at the big house.
Doesn't join that weird religion. What's it called again?
The Church of Christians of Fernandinal.
Sounds awful.
I'll initiate you into the church personally.
I hate it when he goes,
Oh, quit yammering, girl. Come here. Both of you. Remember how I told you the day would come when all the little chickies would leave the nest?
Yes, Father?
Yes, Father.
Well, today is Chickie Day. We're getting rid of all the chickens.
No! You can't do that! If you get rid of all the chickens, that means no more eggs! I just love eggs! Fried eggs, scrambled eggs, poached eggs, eggs Benedict. No, I'm putting my foot down. The chickens stay.
Brother, the chickens aren't going anywhere.
They're not?
We're the ones that are going.
That's right, I'm giving you the boot.
Ow! The boot! What boot?
Jane, pack your old bag.
Anything's better than living like this.
Am I just gonna get one boot?
Once I get rid of you mulin brats, I'll be able to marry Mr. Morales' sister. A woman don't want to marry into a family with kids. Don't blame me. What's this? Somebody out on the road? Sim, go see what they want.
Sim do this, Sim do that, and for what? One lousy boot.
Mary Morales, I know it. Go on and admit it. You have lusted after her for years.
I have lusted after her for years.
What mischief are you plotting against the Moraleses?
Mischief? Me?
I happen to know you have bought up all of Senor Morales' dead notes in town.
You're a smart girl, Jane. Too smart. Well, since you know that, I'll tell you. I want Morales' sister, and I mean to have her. Morales didn't consent. I'll have the sheriff throw him in jail.
Oh, do you have such a father?
There's a fellow outside that says he's Mr. Cligo and Mr. Lico. They run a pack of traveling show folks.
Show folk, degenerates, drunkards and thieves, I can't abide them.
They want to rent the barn.
How much?
$25.
Well, don't just stand here, Cactus Brain. Go tell us the deal. Put us someplace else. Well, move!
Buenos dias, senor. Nice boy.
What brings you by, Morales?
Well, senor, I have a request.
I hope it's not about extending your loan.
Si, senor, it is.
That's too bad. But maybe we can work something out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Morales. What would you say if I told you to wipe your debt clean with one fell swoop?
How is that possible?
By telling me when I'm to marry your sister.
Why don't you ask Amelia yourself?
I have. She says she won't.
Then it is certain she will not. She has a will of iron, that woman.
What right had desert trash like you to talk so high and mighty to me?
We may be poor, senor, but my sister and I, we are not trashes.
I can make things very difficult for you, Morales.
Howdy.
Buenos dias.
Hot day. Wonder if my horse and I can water down.
Horse?
Yeah, tied to that cottonwood yonder.
That cotton was mine.
Huh?
The land's mine, the water's mine, even the Gila monsters is mine. You're trespassing, hombre.
What a brazen-faced varlet art thou. Though it be night, yet the moon shines. I'll make a sop of the moonshine of you.
You talk funny, senor.
Refusing water to a stranger in this country's criminal.
Come, senor, let me drink from my well. Not as cool and as deep and as sweet, but this is well water ever gets.
If there was ever a gentler soul in all Christendom, I have not met him yet.
You're not from around here, are you?
Ow!
Oh, quit your yammering. Now I don't want this Morales business anyway. Or I'll pull your ears off using potholes. Ah, here comes the sheriff. And jump into Jehoshaphat. Thunder right behind.
Morning, Gam.
That's enough out of you. Now, as soon as Miss Thunder leaves, we'll grab Morales. Yeah.
Howdy, are you Jane? Yes, ma'am. I'm Kate Thunder. Pleased to meet you. This is my brother, Sam.
flow like the melting snow and trickle down to the valley below.
I've heard of these treacle down there. Only a miracle can save me now.
A miracle or me. Here, Gammon. Here's $50, the last money I have in the world. Now, won't you forget the other 5 and let this old vaquero go? No. Villainy, 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 I think upon it. I think I smelt, oh, villainy.
What beautiful sentiments he spoke just now. What's the meaning of this? I would ask the meaning of life, but we'd be here all day.
Madam, this man won't even lift a finger to help his own neighbor, and a kindlier soul I never met. My blood boileth over at the thought of it. My blood boileth over. My blood!
Boileth over?
She's a goddess.
She's beautiful.
Either I'm in love or I'm coming down with something real bad. Hello.
Hello?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
No? Do you?
Of course not.
On the other hand, when you step barefoot into a cow paddock, it may be warm and unexpected, but you know for sure you stepped in something.
You see, my old buddy here. What's your name again?
Morales.
Yes, Mr. Morales got a little behind on his payments because of yeah, Mr. Morales, Senor Morales, that is, those cacti, actually.
Actually, I make tequila.
Quiet. She's obviously religious.
Ma'am, this man has unpaid debt, and this man has tried to prevent this officer of the law from performing his duty.
I only beg your pardon, miss, but I must interrupt. I'm too talented at my problems. Become a stranger's burden.
You mean you don't know this man?
Aw, shucks, I didn't do much.
Didn't do much. Didn't do much. He gave me $50. Go.
I could see in his eyes he was an honest man. Sometimes, just by looking into a person's eyes, you know all you'll ever need to know. I only did what I felt was right.
Much obliged, stranger, but these humble tents are my responsibility. Ephraim, write out a check to cover this man's debts.
But damn, I hardly think.
I know you don't. Write the check. Perhaps I shouldn't have told him that, for now he knows I'm rich.
Perhaps I shouldn't have told her that, for now she knows I'm poor. Oh, what's the use? I'm a penniless player, and she's a fine, wealthy lady with one of the best bodies I've ever seen. Adieu, adieu, remember me. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, the inexpressive she.
Who was that boy in buckskin?
There is a tide in the affairs of men. I shall not go to Deadwood. To have lost a friend like Dick Buckskin, we were close, real close. We never did anything disgusting, but we were close. But that religious lady whom I saw today, if ever I gazed upon perfection, it was in that face, a face that I shall never see again. My God. If only I could pay for these drinks.
Oh, sister, enter not into this den of sin.
Sim, I'm here on a mission for Miss Catherine.
Uh-oh, here's 2 calves who strayed from pasture.
Oh, sir, there you are.
What are you 2 doing in here?
My lady wishes to see you.
Well, I wish to see your lady.
Well, perhaps you'd like to send her ladyship a kiss. You could give me the kiss. I could give it to my brother Sim, and he could give it to my lady.
Wait with this. Killing myself to die upon a kiss.
Hey, this has gone far enough.
Give your lady this.
Oh, Ma!
You done kissed the legs right out from under her.
Hello, Father.
Sam! What the hell are you doing into a place like this? Not one day out of my house and she's taking the horn. Me not getting any percentage.
This here's my paw. Take him for all in all, we shall not look upon his like again.
Well, let's hope not.
Oh, hush up! As for you, I got half a mind to whoop knocks on your head faster than you can rub them. And where's that showman wants to hire my barn? I was told he was here.
Well, hey. Now I remember you. Yeah. You're one of them play actors I seen down there in Dry Gulch. Yeah, that's right. You were in the play where the mean daughters kicked the mean old father out into the storm. King Lear. Yeah, that was a funny one.
Funny?
Yeah, laughed until I cried.
Well, not the usual response to Lear, but do a little of it. Blow winds and crack your cheeks.
Crack your cheeks! Hey, stop! Wait, I can't let you beat my daddy.
I ain't forgetting this. I'm putting you on my list, Bubba.
You love your daddy, big boy? Love? Don't know. But I couldn't let you beat him.
Why not?
Because he's my daddy.
Though love cool, friendship fall off, brothers divide, subjects rebel. Oh, never let the sacred bond be cracked twixt father and son. I never knew a father to protect me. Never had a father to protect. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Mister, are you play acting again?
Go on, boy. Go find your dad.
Okay. In case I ever see a play act again,
My name? Why, I am the bold thunder.
oh, mister, I love it. You versify.
Thunder, lightning, you cataracts and hurricanos. Barky, give me a shot. I am the bold thunder.
Illuminating, Mr. Lico.
Incandescent, Mr. Kliegel.
Say, Barky, who all's in the back room?
Wow, Mr. Cleveland and Mr. Lico, sir.
Lico and Lico. I know the scallywags. A couple of lightweight theatrical impresarios determined to invent an electric light to replace gas. Can you imagine?
Less than illuminating, Mr. Lico.
Less than incandescent, Mr. Kliegel.
Back to the drawing board, Mr. Lico.
Back to the drawing board, Mr. Kliegel.
But perhaps they need a leading man. Ah, I am fortune's fool.
When does the noon stage leave?
What, 4 o'clock, sir?
Good. I've time for a drink. And I'd like to book passage for myself and Colonel Thunder.
Thunder? Well, Mr. Thunder's in the back room with a couple of chauffeurs.
Mr. Thunder? Impossible. I just left Mr. Thunder with... Wait, chauffeur. Could it be the young Mr. Harry Thunder, whom I, out of a string of amazing coincidences, have never seen?
Have we seen the light, Mr. Lico?
Dawn is breaking.
We'll perform the play in your barn then, Mr. Jim. Yeah, agreed. $50. Ain't nobody ought to try to cheat me out of my feet. Come on, Sim.
Oh, that's for one mercy, Bill. Oh, gosh.
Delightful, Mr. Lico.
Luminous ideas.
We've obtained the services of Mr. Rover here.
But come, Mr. Kliegel, we must prepare for the performance.
Shine on, Mr. Lico.
Delighted.
Is that him?
Why, yes, that's Mr. Thunder.
Harry!
What?
Harry! Harry!
Where? Where?
Ah, you're the spitting image of your father. You look just like the Colonel.
The Colonel?
Don't pretend you don't know who the Colonel is.
Tarnation and thunder.
London, that's right. By the way, we know about you getting kicked out of West Point.
We do.
Then there's rich cousin Kate your father wants you to marry.
There is.
Of course, you haven't seen each other for 8 years.
We haven't.
Oh no, but she's dying to see you.
She is.
Come, let's be about it.
Wait. I don't think you know who I am. Well, I'm an actor.
Well, aren't we all? You can put on a private performance for fun later.
What am I? A chimp on a chain to perform for the rich? Am I a man or a monkey? How are you going to pay for this bargain? Pass the bananas.
That's the spirit.
spirit, amazing the vicissitudes of fortune. Is she pretty?
She could raise a corpse. I should know.
Will this colonel be there?
Not if we hurry.
Once more into the breach. Frailty, thy name is woman. The quality of mercy is not strained. My horse, my kingdom for a horse. Picture, if you will, a melancholy day. To be or not to be, that is the question.
The boy's a raving lunatic! He's the colonel's son, all right.
And we must foreclose.
Why?
All your tenants owe you money.
Shouldn't we be helping the poor like that incredibly handsome stranger? Shouldn't we be meek and humble and all?
We must collect in the name of the Church of Christian Suffering and Denial. The roads are abound with robbers and thieves. The church has even offered a reward for one of these bandits. We must protect the women, the young women, and the very young women. Hallelujah!
It's about time you got here. Did you find it? He's so handsome, ma'am. We know that. And so tall, ma'am. We know that, too. Did you tell him to come here? He kissed me, ma'am.
The saucy hussy seems to have fallen from the louds.
Well, this is a fine how-to-do. The poor girl's gone and lost her heart over it. But who could blame her? True, he was shabbily dressed. True, he needed better boots. But wasn't he generous? Wasn't he kind? Wasn't he built like a Greek god? Oh, I got peas and cornbread. I got to get a hold of myself. He could be anyone. He could be here to steal my inheritance. As if I wouldn't let him in my heart as well.
Madame, I've returned.
I can see that without knocking.
I have your cousin Harry here.
My cousin Harry? Here in Muleshoe?
Here and in the flesh. May I present your cousin Harry? Cousin Harry.
'Tis I, Hamlet! Hamlet! The Dane!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
The handsome
The
stranger!
lovely lady!
My cousin Harry?
Where? Where?
It's your cousin Catherine, boy. Your father has his heart set on this marriage. Quarter, you mad devil, you.
He thinks I'm her cousin Harry. Oh, she's so refined, I'd better be on my best behavior.
He quotes Shakespeare. He must be very high-toned. I better put on my best Brenda accent. I wonder where I left it.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yes, it's been very, very long.
How long has it been?
Why, we haven't seen each other since we were 8 years old. So, what have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, this and that. How long can I keep this up? Cousin Catherine.
Oh, I do wish you'd call me Kate.
Oh my.
Oh, dear.
So sorry.
A skull, isn't it?
Yes, just a skull.
No one in the family, I hope.
No, alas, poor Yorick.
Why are you carrying it, if I may ask?
Don't you ever get the urge to dress up like Hamlet and carry around a skull?
No.
She probably thinks I'm mad.
I should probably think you were mad if eccentricity didn't run in the family.
Runs in the family?
Practically jealous. When we met earlier today, how come you didn't tell me you were the son of my prophetess Thunder?
Good question. Because I didn't know myself, because I didn't recognize you.
Well, I must repay you for Mother Morales' death.
No, really.
No, I insist.
I can't.
You must.
I shan't.
You shall.
I pride.
Mine too.
I shall not be indebted to one dare I say it, love.
Dare.
Love. Perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee.
Oh, cousin, this is so sudden.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in an Ethiopia, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear.
Well, I am the prettiest girl in Muleshoe.
Muleshoe, Texas, the world. If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, my gentle fine is this, my lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss. But I do profane, I do. I am not what I am.
What am you? I mean, what are you?
A fraud. These clothes, my manners,
Your shoulders, your
everything
eyes.
I've ever learned originate from one source. I went all to Shakespeare.
Huh?
When you know the truth, my name is...
Harry Thunder.
I must not lie to her. I must tell her the truth. I must tell her my name is Jack Rover. Yes, I'm Harry Thunder. What can I do? When she finds out who I am, I'll lose her. Oh, if only there was some way out of this. If only there would come a knocking at the door. Enter.
Ah, there you are, Mr. Rover. In the limelight, Mr. Lico.
And in the spotlight, Mr. Cleveland.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. What is the meaning of this?
Why, Mr. Rover, here are the contracts.
For the performance of the play.
To be held my bond.
Harry, who are these people?
I've never seen them before in my life.
We're Clegal and Lico, traveling players. You're to perform for us later this week, Mr. Rover.
Rover? Rover, what? I am the bold Thunder. Harry Thunder, to be precise, son of...
Colonel Croftus Thunder.
Thank you. We'll be sued. We'll go broke. You won't get paid. Please, sir, won't you reconsider?
Never, never, never. Kate probably hates actors.
Oh, cousin, I just love the theater. Why don't you do it?
In that case, I accept. But I'm not Jack Rover, you understand?
Oh, anything you say, sir.
Anything you say.
And I refuse to perform in this man's bar.
In that case, where will we perform the play? Half-light befalls us, Mr. Lico.
Twilight, Mr. Cleveland.
I know. Why don't you perform the play in the saloon in town?
Saloon?
I own it.
Well, in that
A
case...
beaming, Mr. Lico.
Blazing, Mr. Cleveland.
We'll perform the play in your saloon in town. Not in my barn.
How shiny, Mr. Cleveland.
Heliotropic, Mr. Lico. Mister, I'm about to kill you and tell God you died. Don't rip your jaws with me, bud. I'm about to tear your arms out by the roots and beat you to death with them. I'm about to leave. I'm going. You ain't seen the last of Ike again. Oh, don't bother making the point.
Come, Kate.
You signed your name, Dick Buxton. I thought he was gone forever.
So did I once, but I want to lay low until you've spoken to Father. See if he's in a scratchy mood. Well, this looks like a lively enough establishment. Look here, Muzz. I'm going upstairs to change for dinner. You see if you can find out where Father's staying.
Right, sir.
Fascinating establishment.
Tend to the mounts. Not daily only for a spot of liquid refreshment. Then it's back to hunting them deserters.
Supper and sidewinders. It's the Colonel.
Safe. Don't I know you?
I've got one of those unfortunate faces you think you remember, but you ain't never seen me.
You've got a face like the north end of a southbound dog. I think I remember a face like that.
No matter who you're thinking of, it wasn't me.
I'm thinking of a no-good ranch hand of mine, who had a face that was severely beaten with the ugly stick. If I find out that no-good must has been letting my son mess around, I'll rip him apart like a wishbone.
I'd best warn Harry he's about to run into an ambush. Well, as for me, I'm going to leave this play for the better part of an hour. It was a good roll while it lasted.
What the hell do you mean sneaking up on me like that?
Bring news to your son, sir.
My son?
He's here, in Milshire.
Where?
Even now, at this moment, walking in a ruin in a garden with your niece, Catherine.
I'll kill him. I'll rip him apart. Oh. My niece Catherine? The one that's so rich? The one I want him to marry?
The same. He's quite the ladies' man.
Tend to our mounts. There isn't a moment to lose. I must eye this situation like a fox in a henhouse to be sure my son handles this with the utmost seriousness, and he's not just sowing his wild oats.
I hope this disguise fools my father till I can distinguish his moves, which is nearly always foul. Howdy, stranger.
Howdy. Saints preserve us, for a minute there I thought I was being accosted by a walrus. Must be thirsty under all that fur, Grandpap. Can I buy you a drink?
Thank you kindly. So what brings you to town?
I'm hunting deserters from the glorious 7th Cavalry.
Highly commendable.
But my heart is weighted down with a heavier affair. I have a son who is soon to be married.
Congratulations! What the hell am I saying? I don't want to get married. You know, sir, sometimes a man must sow his wild oats.
My son has sown all the wild oats he's going to.
Your son hasn't even begun to sow his wild oats. I mean, perhaps he wouldn't be taken with the lady. I mean, what if she's ugly?
He'll marry that girl if she's ugly enough to make a freight train take a dirt road. Besides, nothing will make a girl pretty faster than being rich.
I tell you, he won't marry her.
He'll do what he's told to marry that woman if she looks like a pig.
Father, I refuse to marry this pig woman.
Cow brawling Comanches, my progeny. Just what the hell are you doing here?
I know you're upset about me getting kicked out of West Point.
Oh, I don't give a damn about that.
This gets stranger and stranger.
I hear you've got an eye for the lady.
How did you find out about the actresses in the company? I'll play it off. Well, sir, to tell the truth, there were a couple I was quite fond of.
A couple?
Well, 3 or 4.
3 or 4? Boy, why are you gonna dabble in the livestock when the prize heifer is willing?
What are you talking about?
Were you, or were you not, just this moment, walked in on a wooing in the garden with Kate Thunder?
Isn't she my cousin or something?
Of course she's your cousin.
I haven't seen her since I was 8 years old.
But Crow saw you two sparking in the garden. Oh, of course. Crow made this all up.
Quick drink, sir, and I'll take you to your son. Top the morning to you, son.
Crow,
Yes, Colonel Dunn.
did you take my son to my nieces?
That I did. It was love at first sight.
And just what the hell do you have to say to that?
Boss, he didn't take your son anywhere.
And how would you know?
Who would know better?
Perhaps it is you who rejects the marriage.
What marriage?
That's the purpose of the tomfool Whiskers. You have met the lady, and you have not been taken with her.
Sir, I'm confused.
Damn your confusion, ingrate! Now you listen. We're gonna go to your niece Catherine's, and 1, you're gonna meet her. 2, you're gonna like her. 3, you're gonna fall in love with her. 4, you're gonna marry her, and you're gonna live happily ever after, or else. What?
What about those deserters?
Deserters? Well, I got plenty of time for them. Plenty of time. Why, when I set my mind to it, I'll find them like that. Like that, do you hear me?
Not that, Jay.
Watch where you're going. I beg your pardon, I just didn't see you there. John!
Wow, what a kick.
Get!
killed nobody since yesterday.
That ain't what's eating, Liberty.
Spit it out, Wilson.
You said I could wear the corduroy hat today.
Oh, did I?
You promised.
Why don't you try and take it, Wilson?
Make your move, Wilson.
You first, Liberty. And what's so funny, Angel Eyes?
I was just thinking. I get to kill the winner.
Gentlemen, there is no cause to shoot each other.
Who needs a call?
I know who you fellas are. You're the deserters.
Now we got a call.
Wait. I'm in the position of your little horse trade.
What do you mean, hombre?
There's somebody dogging your trail,
There's someone dogging my trail.
and I can take you to him.
There's one thing I hate. Being dogging my trail.
Well, now. What do we gotta do here, hombre?
A favor. There's a certain lady in town, a certain Kate Thunder, who if she were, well, indisposed. There's one thing I hate.
It's a man dogging my trail.
Well, damn if this ain't the fly in the buttermilk. I love my cousin Harry, but I've lied to him. Oh, he thinks I'm some sort of highfalutin Bryn Mawr graduate. Well, I am, and I ain't. I went back yonder and got inoculated with the East Coast culture. It just didn't take, that's all. I just gotta fess up and start acting like myself, and if he doesn't like it, he can just forget it. What if he forgets it? Then I'll lose my wild roving boy. On the other hand, I can't go around talking like this the rest of my life. Oh, to hell with it. Harry will be here in 3 shakes of a lamb's tail to rehearse the play. I just gotta fess up and be myself.
Hi, Kate. How are you?
Very, very fine, thank you. Dang.
I say it's awfully nice of you to fill in like this since one of our actresses took ill.
It's a pleasure, I'm sure.
Although, truthfully, well, I'm a little nervous about acting with you.
Really? Why?
In play acting, we often expose our true selves.
Sounds frightfully revelatory.
It is.
I gotta do it. This is my chance to show my true colors.
Well, are we ready to begin?
Very, very ready. Dang. But first I must change clothes.
Change clothes?
Yeah, I'm sweating like a whore in church.
Oh, well, in that case, What?
Nothing.
Anyways, I've got the perfect role for you, and as you like it. Rosalind, she's chaste. She's pure. She's virtuous.
Sounds like a tight ass to me.
Well, she is sort of a tight ass. Anyways, here's your script. Yes. On second thought, take a look at Kate standing in this room.
Good. That fits my pistol a little better.
Fascinating woman. I'll come in over here.
Very well.
On second thought, I'll come in over here.
Okay.
If God had made a better body, he would have kept it for himself. I'll come in over here. Good morrow, Kate. Morrow, Kate? Good morrow, Kate. Damn. Good morrow, Kate. Good morrow, Kate.
They call me Catherine that do talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you were called plain Kate and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the curse, but Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom.
Have your eyes always been that big?
Kate of Kate Hall.
And your lips that full?
My super dainty Kate.
And your nose that big?
I got it in a fight, okay?
Okay.
Moving right along.
Move. In good time, let him that move thee hither. Do you think Kate hates Petruchia? The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, God, Kate, you really do know your Shakespeare. Come and sit on me.
Am I too heavy?
Just right.
Shall I move?
Don't you dare.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
Would you like a large family?
Well, I think we should proceed with the scene. Come, you wasp. In faith, you You are too angry.
If I be waspish, then beware of my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
I, if the fool can find where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear a sting? And his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails, and so farewell.
What? With my tongue in your tail? Nay, Kate, I am a gentleman. I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
Does she strike again?
Yes.
Where did you learn all this goodly speech?
Why, Kate, you've got spirit. You've got passion. You've got wazza suit.
And why shouldn't I have? Do you think men are the only ones allowed to sow their wild oats? What do you have to say to that?
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
Miss Cat, this house has become the palace of Beelzebub. Actors everywhere. In the living room, in the study, in the kitchen. Always in the kitchen. Nobody eats like an actor. I say to you, brethren, the theater is the breeding place for whore masters, pimps, trollops, agents, producers, and sluts.
Well, that's ridiculous. Actors are not all whore masters, trollops, and sluts.
I am a slut. And I thank the gods I am found.
Of course, some of us are.
I am too late. Her conversion to sluttishness is complete.
That's just a line from As You Like It. Jane, I think maybe you should take a closer look at your breasts. I mean your text.
Oh, excuse me. I am not a slut. Though I thank God I am found.
Well, praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come hereafter.
Good, then I'll be a real actress.
Come, Jane. We must continue your instruction in the Church of Christian Suffering and
But
Denial.
I wish to deny nothing.
That's why you need more instruction.
Now we are alone.
What shall we do?
You know?
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, I was hoping you would feel as I do. I was hoping two hearts would beat as one.
I see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Huh?
Into the true sun.
Oh, right. We will have rings and things in fine array and kiss me, Kate. We will be married this Sunday.
Oh, Harry. Harry Thunder. Mrs. Harry Thunder. Little Harry Thunder. Harriet Thunder. Puppy Thunder.
Oh, conjunction, conundrum. She thinks I'm her cousin Harry. If only I had someone to talk to. Someone to confide in. Someone like...
God, escape my father's clutches at last.
Someone like Dick Buckskin. Good Lord, Dick Buckskin.
Jack Rover.
How'd you know I was here?
He doesn't know.
I get it. You saw the playbills. Name above the title. Not bad, eh?
He doesn't know who I am yet. I'll carry it through. So, Jack, what play are you doing?
Shh. Don't call me Jack. I'm Jack Rover no more. I'm now Cadet Harry Thunder of West Point.
Good Lord, he's imitating me.
I tell you, Dick, I don't feel anything like myself.
I shouldn't wonder. Jack, have you been drinking?
No. But you see, I met this ancient Indian with an Irish accent and an army jacket.
Have you been taking drugs?
No. But he brought me to this house where I've fallen in love with the world's most beautiful woman.
Do you have any more of these drugs?
No. But the hitch is, I'm supposed to be some idiot named Harry Thunder.
He's talking about me. An idiot, is he?
Sure, all those rich half-naked fellas care about is their clothes. By the way, nice set of duds. Dick makes you look a little bit like a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
This suit happens to be the very height of fashion.
Say, I've got the perfect role for you in Taming of the Shrew tonight.
Patricia?
No, that needs a really good actor. Besides, the beautiful lady in the house is playing Kate.
My cousin. And what does he mean, not a good actor? Does he love her? Do you love her, Jack?
To distraction, Dick, but she is the one I shall not have.
This does not sound like Jack. Jack, this doesn't sound like you.
It's not like me, Dick. No, I've just decided I'll I'll perform the play as agreed, bid her adieu, and then depart from the forest of Arden forever.
Damn decent of you, Jack.
I know it is, Dick.
Poor Jack, he's every inch a gentleman indeed. But wait, perhaps there's a way. Yes, Jack, I have a confession to make. I didn't come to see the play.
You didn't? Well, I can get you comps.
No, as a matter of fact, I came for the exact same purpose you did. Pass myself off as this Harry Thunder.
No. What coincidence!
Harry! Harry, my boy!
Who's that?
That's my father. I mean the actor I've hired to play my father.
You've hired an actor to play your father.
Exactly. Kate hasn't seen her uncle in years. It was his idea that I should marry her and split the inheritance. Bet you folks couldn't think this quick in a pinch.
Harry! Harry, my boy!
Why, this old actor's a regular Falstaff, a corrupter of youth. I love the lady and shall not see her harm. This old actor of yours has roused my wrath.
And you know what my wrath is like when it's roused.
One of the last things we wish to see.
I'm mad, good and mad.
Restrain your wrath a moment longer to take revenge and make it stronger. You be me and I'll be thee. We'll then dupe him with such confusion to will make him mad with our delusion.
Come again?
You just keep pretending you're Harry Thunder, I'll pretend not to know him. We'll drive him bonkers.
I will lift and drawl and affect the very image of gentility.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Harry, where in the hell are you?
Quick, behind the screen, I'll signal with 3 stamps when you're to enter. Jack doesn't have the slightest inkling he's imitating me. And doing one bad job of it, too. But still, this affords an excellent opportunity to make my poor friend's fortune. If possible, he shall have this lady. Ah, here she comes now. Madam, a word with you.
Who are you? What are you doing here? And my God, what are you wearing?
I'm a friend, I'm here to help, and this suit happens to be the very height of fashion.
You look like a banana.
We mustn't talk. Time is of the essence.
Oh, they all say that.
Do you trust me?
Strangely, I do.
Madam, Dick Buckskin is my name, acting is my game. Your uncle, Colonel Thunder, incensed by Harry's expulsion from West Point, has decided to disinherit Harry. And what's more, has hired me, Dick Buckskin, Thuspian, to impersonate Harry Thunder, so you would fall in love with me, not he, thus barring Harry from your heart and home.
Harry from Heart and Home?
That's it in a nutshell.
Do you know my cousin Harry?
Intimately, I'd be lost without him. Consequently, I've forewarned Harry, and he intends to treat the real Colonel Thunder as an impostor.
Strangely, you, Dick Buckskin, Thespian, remind me of my cousin Harry. Call it woman's intuition.
I haven't time to explain. Hi, Kate.
Harry?
Harry, where in thunder are you?
Quick, here he comes. Pretend you don't know me.
That shouldn't be hard.
Well, there you 2 lovebirds are. Cut her out of the main frame, did you, boy? Name it a roper and put your brand on her, eh?
Uncle, who is this man?
Who is this? Ha ha ha! And you 2 out billing and cooing in the garden.
Who are you, sir?
Charming lad, charming lad. Sometimes he play acts.
So I've heard.
Niece, take from a father's hand, Harry Thunder.
Uncle, that I cannot do.
What?
Because take from my hand, Harry Thunder.
Father?
Father, this is no son of mine.
You mean you don't recognize your own son?
Yes, I do, and that ain't him.
Father? Pappy? Dada?
Jack, you're overdoing it.
Who is this? Some puppy unknown? This is my son.
I have never seen you before in my life.
What? Not to have a father recognize you. To have a father deny your existence, it cracks my very heart.
I'm gonna crack your very skull, kid. Now this is my son, and what in the name of God are you wearing? You look like a hummingbird in heat, boy.
Why, this old fart's not too bad. He's got a pretty realistic butt on him.
Good? What good?
I came padded for the part.
I have half a mind to thrash you in front of your fiancé.
Beyonce, I hardly know this man.
What crow saw you 2 spurs? Now look what you made me do.
I was working in the garden with him.
For shame, Father.
Father, look, I've made some mistakes in my time, but that ain't one of them.
You mean you don't know this man?
Some puppy unknown.
And you don't know this man?
Some ham bone And so salutations and greetings to all. Triple H, good autumn.
The homely thing, sir, but she's my own.
As you like it.
Oh, I don't like it at all. You've not gone and married this slut.
I thank God for my fleshness.
My son drops out of college, and now he marries this slut. You folks ever have days like these?
If I had married her, would you not support my choice?
I would.
Indeed I would not.
But she's so cute, so undefiled, so imaginatively dressed.
Look at yourself.
Finally, someone in this house your taste.
Uncle, I think this has gone far enough. It's time for you to recognize your son.
Oh, never mind. The old guy's not too bad. I'll cast him as Charles the wrestler, and as you like it tonight. I'll trip up his heels.
Who will trip up these heels, puppy unknown?
Colonel, darling. I know that blow anywhere. Mr. Buckskin, a word with you in private.
Buckskin!
Applause! Light, let there be light. Shine out, fair sun, till I bought a glass.
All the world's a stage.
Mad world, mad kings, mad composition.
Right. Now, if you're a real man, you'll meet me on the road south of town in an hour, and there we'll settle this thing.
I'll be there.
But we're gonna be on the road north of town.
Idiot! Don't you think I know that?
Don't take him seriously, Jack. I mean, Harry.
I don't take him seriously a fig. A bagatelle. I mean to be on that roadside in half an hour and beat the hell out of him. My wrath. Oh, my wrath.
Oh, my Harry. I thank God for my fleshness.
I think we all do, Jane. I think we all do.
I humbly beg your pardon, señorita, but because I could not pay my humble rent on my humble little casa, Ephraim Smith has thrown me into the clutches of the not-so-humble rancher gambler. Myself, I could bear it, but not my innocent humble sister.
I've just about had enough of Ephraim and Gammon interfering in my affairs. You tell your sister to come on in.
Amelia! Señorita, my sister.
Senorita, how can I help you?
Well, I had a husband and a son once. Yes, once I do know happiness.
Are they dead?
Dead to me.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yes. 20 years ago, when the world was young and I was coming to the age of love, I awoke one morning to find joy in my life. A joy which came in the shape of a man, a young man, a handsome man.
What manner of man was he?
A captain in the cavalry.
An officer?
We were to be married in the spring.
Did you wear a white wedding gown?
Yes, it was beautiful. Silk and silver with a long train, and a mantilla of lace with orange blossom. Oh, it was my mother. But then, fate intervened.
Dang, why does fate always have to intervene? What happened?
Well, an old other soldier, an old Indian scout with an old Irish accent, came to my brother and to myself to inform us that my beloved captain did not intend to marry.
What?
He intended to hire a counterfeit clergyman to perform the service.
No.
What as fate would have it,
Yes?
the Indian scout was a born romantic with a brother who was a clergyman who performed the service.
I'm so glad.
What as fate would have it, he retired from home.
Oh. So, you were with child?
I was with child all over the Southwest. I followed fort to fort. Fort at Patsy, Fort Comanche, fort at the fort on foot. The Indians even had a name for me. She who followed fort at the fort on foot. I never found him. Distracted, I had the child and continued to follow his footsteps. For 2 years I searched in vain. Finally, when I returned half-mad from
Gammon and Smoot. I'll figure out a way to repay them. Gammon, that bushwhacker. What's he gonna pull next?
There she is, boy. Grab her.
Ask a silly question. What do you intend to do with me, Gammon?
I'm getting rid of you, lady. You and your high-minded ways. Then I'm gonna buy up the debts of them piddly-ass farmers you've been renting to. Kick them off their land. Take over their territory. Get her, boys.
You won't get away with this, Gammon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop me?
My cousin Harry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And for your information, girlie, you will see leaving town this afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oops.
What do you gotta say for yourself now, girlie? Oh, never mind booing me. Won't bother me a bit.
What'd you say? She said. Hey, noonday trains will be along any minute now. Why'd Gammy want us to bushwhack this here lady? So he can steal her fortune and become the richest man in the territory. So what's in it for us? We get to bushwhack him and we become the richest man in the territory. Quiet, something's coming. Hi!
Well, I've decided against fighting the Colonel. Just leave Kate safe and happy behind me. What's that? Muffled cries? Nah, just desert wind. Noonday train. Strange the tricks the desert will play on a man.
Well, damn me for death. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight the puppy unknown.
Well, if it isn't the Colonel.
You bet your life it's the Colonel.
No, you're betting your life.
Colonel, darling, think better of this. Man, it's 20 years your junior.
Oh, that's all right. I just intend to wing the whippersnapper. Bro, you shall be my second.
All right. Stand here. Back to back.
It's not too late to admit you're not the Colonel.
Not too late for you to admit you're not my son.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just kidding. No, got you again. 9.
Kate! He's so mine!
Drive over to the rescue! Hurry to draw, varmints!
Kate!
Harry!
Rascals! Remain! Varmints! Baboons!
Cousin Harry, come back!
Fortunately, it's just a flesh wound. Duels, desperados, Indians, what's next?
Doesn't know what's going the destitute to the street. Guess I'm just a natural-born landlord. Make sure you itemize it all, boy.
But, senor, why do you wish to confiscate all my humble furniture?
I know you've been complaining up to the big house. Even getting Kate Thunder to intervene for you. Well, she can't help you now. Oh, Sam, quit your crying. Your tears will make the ink run.
Please don't be so cruel to Mr. Morales.
Oh, hush up. Now get back in there with the sheriff and get every stick of furniture. That which we don't want, we just might use for kindling.
Senor Morales, I wanted to help you in your hour of need. So, here's my life savings. $1.23.
Not much of a savings. Not much of a lot.
Oh, I hope my brother is alright. The sudden departure of young Harry Thunder and thrown his captain into such a state of confusion, she's quite forgotten our plight. Heavens! What is this?
What a night. Battling desperados, getting shot in the back by an Indian and chased by a bear. How many of you folks have ever been chased by a bear? Well, I'm here to tell you. It was an unbearable experience.
Sir, you are not well.
Well, I'm better now.
You have been in a fight?
More like 3 fights. Bandits, Indians, and a bear.
Oh my. Would you like some wine?
Oh, I surely would, ma'am.
Why, you're as weak as a lamb. Oh, there you are, my son.
Son? Why did you call me that?
Just that I'm a simple little old fool. When I see a young man like you, I think of the young son I never had.
We are alike in that, for I grew up motherless. Your hand feels cool upon my brow, mother.
Now it is I that am the embarrassed one to hear a young man call me Mom.
Well, this is how it is. I used to make my living providing people with entertaining illusions, to make them forget their loneliness for an hour or so. What's one more false characterization?
The sun sets, the cricketers.
I feel a strange contentment come over me, as if I've been a long way astray.
Stop! Stop!
Stop, thief! I'm no thief. I'm a duly licensed official, carrying out his official duty.
But that's my favorite chair. It was my mother's chair.
It's my duty, ma'am.
Then, scoundrel, no man's first duty is tenderness and civility to a woman.
I'm the sheriff here, representing Mr. Gay.
More's the shame, then. Every sheriff should be a gentleman, and when he represents a lowlife like Gammon, he shames the badge. Tell me, sir, have you ever been astonished?
How's that?
Because, sir, I wish to astonish you.
Just for that, I'll bring an action suit against you.
Right. Suit the action to the word, and the word to the action. There, sir. You were astonished a second time. Now tell me, sir, have you ever been amazed?
No, I'm as amazed and astonished as I want to get.
Then get it. Your chair, madam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Your obedient servant, madam.
Mr. Thunder! Mr. Thunder, you must hasten fly!
Why, Jane? Why must I hasten
The
fly?
rounding of a posse to come and hang you!
You're right. I must hasten fly. We shall meet again if there's a God in heaven. We shall meet again.
Oh, what posse? Who's behind all this? My father and Smooth. They think he's one of those bandits they posted a reward for. They're going to take him to the saloon and hang him.
This is Senor Gamma's way of getting revenge on Senor Thunder for taking my side in our quarrel.
I will speak to Miss Catherine. As he defended me, so shall I. Amelia Dolores Morales defeat him. Come, brother. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Honey, children of a Catholic, gone. An empty saloon is a dreary place without the sight of a lot of drunken, disgusting men. Everyone's out looking for Miss Kate's cousin Harry. Certainly
your breast, then must risk damnation.
Then must I yield?
Then must you yield, lady.
Then I must be wooed like a lady, like a fine French lady then.
Like a lady then. For that is what I offer, if you'll be fine.
How's that?
The Church of Christian Suffering and Denial is about to come into a great summer.
Now you must kneel, my friend.
Yes, my lady, yes.
Now my foot.
Oh, Jan, I knew you understood me.
So you intend to steal Miss Thunder's estate?
Let's call it a donation. I yearn.
Soon you will learn.
I burn.
You are soon to be burnt.
When will we be one?
You are undone! After for weeks now I've been wanting to tell you what I really think of you. But now I can't because I'm a lady. I can't. The hell I can't. You're a low-down, backslide, double-cross, sideline, backline, counterfeit, concoct, earless, sanctimonious, deceptive, deceitful, delusional, illusory, air-sack, sneaker-pleating, dodger, greasy, and four-flushing, falsifying, fabricating, polecat, and a fraud!
I am not Grace Hager.
Get! Hey, Thunder is herself again! Well, that is one rascal we're well rid of. I prepared to damn him in his room. Any word on your cousin Harry? No, none. And now that I have thrown off the chains of the Church of Christian Suffering and Denial, my heart yearns to see him more. Go and tell them to renew their search.
Oh, señorita, like I implore your influence.
Oh, Amelia, honey, I am so sorry I've neglected you, but my mind has been on the fate of my cousin.
Damn you, bro! Damn you! We should have helped Puppy no.
No, Kylie. There were 3 of them, and only 3 of us.
He probably died thinking me a sidewinding board flusher.
But you are a side-winding four-flusher. What about Miss Amelia? Saints preserve us! It's Miss Amelia. Come, Colonel. Time we were leaving.
Leaving? We just got here. Get your hands off me, you mangy good for nothing. Why, Amelia.
Do you 2 know each other? Oh, Seymour. What was that? I had you that you're someone named Seymour.
It's my Seymour.
Whoever the Seymour character was, he must have meant a great deal to her.
I feel so low I could sit on a dime and dangle these legs. Niece, I've done this lady wrong. Amelia, from the first moment I left you, I've known no peace of conscience. I heard you had passed to the great reward. If only I'd married you those many years ago.
But you did.
What?
You've been married honestly all these years. An old Irish Indian scout, whom I perceived to be you, substituted a real clergyman, in fact, his own brother.
Ah, and here he is now. It's my half-brother Fernando.
Wait, just a minute. How can you 2 be brothers? Now you're an Irish Indian and you're a Mexican.
Our parents knew no prejudice.
That makes you both brothers to Miss Amelia.
That's correct.
You never told me that.
You never asked.
Oh, Amelia, I'm so happy you found your broken husband. But Uncle, his first marriage and us a second, and therefore disinherits my cousin.
Let's life all over, ain't it?
What about your son?
A son? We had a son.
He's lost in God forever.
It's only as much as I deserve. But if ever a father could choose a son to adopt, I would choose no better than that brave lad who saved my life. The one you insist on calling Harry. He would let no one shoot me but himself, and, well, I would make him my heir.
He was going to shoot you, and you want to make him your heir?
Indeed I do. For if it weren't for this man, you would have never found your husband, Captain Seymour, in one Colonel Croftus Thunder.
Well, we done cut up the varmint responsible for all this.
And seeing how there ain't no judge, no jury for 100 miles, I'm gonna assume that position of judge, jury, and hangman. And I must be impartial, though he be my son.
Good, because it is your son.
Cousin, you're alive! Damn it, you polecat!
This here's the varmint who's been repeatedly terrorizing the territory.
Smooth's done posted a revolt. I'm claiming it as mine.
Hallelujah!
That's when you're a man, God appeal to him!
entire Shakespearean canon. If music be the food of love, play on. Oh, Kate, I never loved anyone but you.
Then why did you leave me?
Because I'm unworthy of you. Because I come before you bereft of friend, family, fortune.
What care am I of friend, family, and fortune when it's you that I love?
Oh, Kate, if I had the good Lord set out on making me the perfect mate, I'd say, no thanks, Lord, I'll just take Kate. Oh, Kate, when I first met you, I loved you because you were like the girl from the finishing school.
I went to one. They just couldn't finish me, that's all.
But then, we rehearsed Taming of the Shrew, and I realized what I'd suspected all along.
Which was?
Beneath all that satin and lace
Yes?
was a real woman.
That's what I was waiting for.
I love a woman with a whip.
Marshall's just returned from Medicine Wells. He understands the whole thing. So you're sitting out front the whole time.
What are you farmers gonna say for yourselves?
We'll never do it again.
Sorry about this, ma'am. Glad to be part of this happy gathering. Let's go.
Come, brethren, join me in song.
Stop, everyone! Jane and I have something to tell you all.
Did Seymour, you know him too?
Know him? Why, he saved my life.
Wait, so all these people think there's someone named the Colonel, and she thinks you're someone named Seymour. You really are a fine actor.
Stop, everybody! Jane and I have something to tell you all.
Oh, Uncle, be reconciled with him.
Reconciled? Why, if I should not be reconciled with him, I should not be worthy of the life he saved. But, sir, who are you?
I say stop, everybody! Jane and I have something to tell you all.
But first, what the unknown? Who are you?
My name is Jack Rover. Yes, it is time for all masks to be lowered. I'm not the son of Colonel Croftus Thunder. There, I've said it. Now I must leave you all.
Cousin?
And I'm not your cousin. I'm an actor. And so is he, and this old hambone as well. Hambone!
Jack, I think it's time you knew that I, Dick Buckskin, lesbian, am in reality Harry Thunder. Well, I am.
Yeah, sure you are. And I suppose this old tub of lard is the real Colonel Thunder.
He is.
Well, I am.
I am! Would someone please like to clear all this up?
Stop, everybody! Jane and I have something to tell you.
But first, what the unknown? Where do you call home?
Home? Well, I haven't any. I've been a strolling player all my life.
Yes, but from whence did your strolling come in?
Here, in the West.
In the West.
But I was raised in the East.
The East?
My mother was an army camp follower, forever on foot, from fort to fort.
Why do you think I'm wearing this blissful expression?
Through extremities of circumstance, I was separated from my mother.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Do you remember the name of the place where you were separated?
Yes, Bent Fork.
Big Fork! Not the Big Fork?
Yes, the Bent Fork.
Do you remember the name of the lady who bore you?
My mother's name was Seymour. Why, Amelia!
It's my son! Oh,
Ma?
it's my Seymour!
Oh my God, you named him Seymour Seymour?
Son, your father.
Can it be? Then I've attempted to raise a hand against the father's life.
My son saves a father's life without knowing it, and I gained me a son.
I am son.
And I am nephew.
And I am brother.
And I am cousin.
And I, hell, I don't know.
Yes.
So you're not Dick Buckskin.
No, I'm Harry Thunder.
And you're not Harry Thunder.
No, I'm Jack Rover.
Oh no! You're Seymour Seymour.
Seymour Seymour. It's a hell of a name, Ma.
Harry, unfortunately, you've lost your fortune to an elder brother.
Yes, but above all fortunes. And now my cousin Kate gains a fortune in my friend. And I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you all that Jane and I have something to tell you all.
You mean?
Yes.
You mean?
Yes, Jane and I are to be married.
Oh, it was worth coming back to the play to see this touch and scene.
You will take us, Seymour.
Oh, Harry. I mean, Jack. I mean, Seymour. What's in a name? But you must know that I've renounced my religion and therefore my fortune. So it's I who comes before you, penniless.
Well, you loved me when I had nothing. Nothing in the world can make me love you any less.
Then you'll have me?
With or without your fortune.
Well, then it shall be with fortune. As Loftus's next living relative, well, I inherit all that was his, and I promptly give it back to you.
Gratefully I accept your son and your fortune, on one condition, that your fortune that should go to your son, whom I know is Harry Thunder, should go to your son, whom you know is Harry Thunder.
I am so glad you said that.
Oh, Harry. I mean, Jack. I mean, Seymour, my roving boy.
Oh, Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom. I'll go no more a roving. I've sown my wild oats at last. Phosphorescent, Mr. Lico.
Candelabra, Mr. Quaker.
Angelic creature.
Oh, do go on.
Angelic creature.
You're not so bad yourself.
Kate, I'm trying to do the epilogue.
What was stopping you?
Angelic creature. A spark from Shakespeare was my muse, the star that led me through the maze of life and brought me at last to heart and home. To marry friend so good, so sweet wife, the tender husband by my part of life. My wild oats sown, let candid Thespian law decree that glorious harvest. Your applause